everybody, it's Miss K and welcome to Miss K on Postal. I hope you had a wonderful 3-day weekend. If you were off, if you weren't off and you had to work and you made that holiday money, good for you, baby. This is my first day back in the slave ship after a 3-day weekend, and sister girl is just not having it. I'm not in the mood today. I'm so not. I'm like, sometimes I come to this motherfucking place and I just be like, I'm so fucking over it, dog. Like, I'm over it. But listen, I ain't that much over it. I got tea to give y'all. So, a week or two ago, I think about a week, one of my little informants dropped some information to me that did not become relevant until right before the holiday. Just last week, Thursday, Friday, I found this out. So, I don't know if you guys know or not, but at certain facilities, you have people that are showing up that are watching management. Now, they're upper management that's coming to plants, and they're sitting there and they're watching the management on the floor. They're not being, I mean, they're told they're coming, but the rest of the building does not know these people are coming because they're really not there for the regular craft employees. They're there for the supervisors, right? Now, I was just told and found out last week that at my slave ship, they coming next month. Yeah, baby, they coming in March. They coming to peep what the fuck going on. Now, I thought it was awfully strange because my informant had let me know that they were there for like a couple of days, watching everybody, watching particularly the supervisors, the MDOs, how they move about the floor, how they handle the employees, the mail flow, all of that. So, but nothing is being said. They're not speaking casually to the employees. They're just observing the work. Now, the mere fact that I found that out, I thought it was weird when I first heard about it, because all this revamping that they're doing and closing facilities and opening SDCs and merging, now you're coming to look at management, floor management, because we're not talking about upper management implant support. We're talking about those who are on the floor, your supervisors, your MDOs. Now that they're coming to my facility, hey, baby, I can't wait. This gonna be like a comedy show. 2-drink minimum, baby, and some motherfucking buffalo wings. Because these bitches need to be evaluated. Some of them sorry as fuck. It is what it is. But I think it's awfully funny that we talk about how, as employees, as craft employees, we're more concerned with our job. But this goes to show that just because you're a supervisor, baby, don't mean, baby, you have a job. Because from my understanding with this evaluation of looking at these supervisors and their performance, because there are going to be a lot of changes that are happening within the rest of this year, we've already started talking about some of it, you're going to be moving people to other buildings where you already got supervisors or MDOs or postmasters or whatever. So if you already got 10, why you need 20? If you got 4, do you need 5 or do you need 10? So this little evaluation that's going to start, that's already started in some areas, they're looking to see who the fuck they finna get rid of. You really thought your job was motherfucking safe because you're a fucking supervisor? No. I mean, you might get demoted down into craft, or maybe they'll use you for something else. But these people ain't playing with y'all. So at least as craft employees, we don't feel so bad. Because it feels like we're getting the brunt end of all the fuckery that's going on. We're the ones that's having to move. We're the ones that's having to get our bids abolished. And y'all, I still don't know nothing about my bid. Ain't nobody said shit yet. You're replacing us with automation, with robots and all types of other fuckery. And it seems like they're not touching anybody else. Now, in some places they have done where they shook up implant support or, upper management, and pretty much just either try to force them to retire or they made them rebid and they still have a position level 17 and up. You're really not hurting them. But this evaluation that's slowly going across is letting people know you ain't motherfucking safe, baby. You thought that you were safe. And I honestly hope if this is what they're doing for real and make an evaluation of who is doing what particular job, because they're looking at if a facility is going to be merged with another facility, who they need as a strong leader and who are weak. And there's a lot of weak motherfuckers. There's a lot of them. Sorry as fuck. Half of them never worked a day in their own craft. Then they become a supervisor and swear they know everything and can't tell you where one piece of fucking mail go from the other. But if they're doing this for real, then this should start weeding out incompetency, lackadaisicalness, lack of discipline. And this ain't from the workers. This is from management. This is the shit that you see. And y'all know y'all see it. Y'all know y'all see it. Just toxic ass behavior. But see, the problem is, it's just like when the post office, if you call OSHA, because there's some type of safety hazard or whatever going on in your building, they fucking tell OSHA about the issue. OSHA calls the facility and say, hey, guess what? We're going to be down there on next week, Tuesday, okay? And then that's when you come into the building and the whole building is spick and span fucking clean and everything that should have been broke ain't broke. What is the purpose of that? If you're going to do a pop-up, bitch, do a pop-up. I'm popping up on a Wednesday. I'm popping up like 7 o'clock in the evening. I want to see wherever the fuck everybody at. Where your supervisors at? They on the floor? They on the phone? They in the back? They doing, what they doing? Where your MDO at? What's going on? Y'all got some charts? Where your workers? This shit ain't gonna work if you telling these motherfuckers in advance, oh, you're gonna be coming evaluated. Because if I found out about it, and I'm not even a supervisor, you know these motherfuckers know about it. So they're gonna be on their best motherfucking behavior. First of all, they're gonna actually wear clothes they're supposed to wear. To stop down dressing. And then they're gonna act like they got some authority and act like they know something because they're being fucking watched. If you want to nip shit in the bud, don't let these bitches know you watching them. Show the fuck up. Show up. Now, I don't know exactly when they're coming in March, but I was told in March at my slave ship, they're coming. And I know at other particular slave ships, they already been there. Because some of y'all done told me already. Because when I got the information, I was like, damn, for real? And I'm like, well, they probably evaluating to determine, you know, if they're going to merge them with another building, if they're going to send people to an SDC, they want to figure out how the management rotation is going to go. Who they're going to keep, who they're not going to keep, who do they need. But I think it's a little bit deeper than that. I think it's a whole lot more other shit that's going on with that. Because remember, the one thing DeJoy did say, he did say that the common worker wasn't really the one that was going to be. This motherfucker had to park this motherfucking close to me. Like there's no motherfucking other spaces in this whole goddamn parking lot that this bitch had to park next to me. I'm sorry, y'all. But seriously, do you see how close? I can't even get the fuck out the car. You got this big ass Dodge Ram 35 motherfucking 100 HD and all this open space out here. And this motherfucker want to park right next to me where I can't open my car door. Really? But then when your shit get hit, you want to know why. But I'm going to leave that alone. Miss K going to be nice today. I'm going to be nice for 1 second. I'm sorry, y'all. But anyway. So, if this evaluation of management at different facilities is supposed to work, if this is what they're doing, what is the end result of it? Don't just come to the buildings and go, oh, we're evaluating management. We're evaluating how they move. We're evaluating the workflow. Because remember, I told you guys, there are people who already been to your facility that you don't even know about. That have been watching how much mail comes into the building, how much mail goes out, what are we processing. And they did this shit prior to if your building was closed or if your building was merged with somebody else. There were people there who were looking at y'all. They were evaluating a lot of shit. You just didn't know who they were. You just didn't see them because they weren't meant to be seen. So now, since they've done this part of it, the second part is now let's go evaluate our management. Let's see. So you know when they come there, they already know your name. They know what section you work in, what you supervise. They're looking at your numbers. They're looking at your stats. And they're just going to come in there. They may even have conversation with them. Now, being from where I'm from, I'm not having no type of conversation because you're trying to get information. You're trying to set somebody up for the okie doke. But these motherfuckers, they like to talk too much. So they're going to end up telling business or just talking for no reason to people who's evaluating them. and you don't even know what the curve is. You don't even know what the end result is. Are you going to have a job somewhere down the line? Are they going, well, we're going to open an SDC or LDC and you guys are moving, and guess what? We don't need you. We see your work performance. I just hope when they do show up to the slave ship, I'm here. That is a regular weekday, number one. And number two, I hope they stay for the whole week. Don't do a day, please. You need to go across all tours. Don't just show up for 20 minutes. I need you to be up in this motherfucker so y'all can see exactly what the fuck be going on, what the fuck these people be doing. Because half time, nine times out of 10, it's not really employees. Yeah, we lazy sometimes. We do bullshit, we talk shit. But a lot of times, it's fucking management. So guess what? I don't feel bad for them. Not at fucking all. I don't. I really, really hope that whatever they come in here to do next month at the slave ship, it make a fucking difference. Because coming to evaluate and there's no outcome of it, what are you gonna do? Evaluate them and say what? They need management training? Because most of them need it. They've never been in management positions ever. Most of the people in my slave ship ain't never had a supervisor job nowhere in their fucking life, not even at McDonald's. So you give a person with no experience to come up in a slave ship to manage people. You think because you got a radio, you run shit? You have no rapport. You have no skills. So these people coming here to evaluate them. What is your standard for evaluation? What are y'all looking at? What's your determining factor? Is it based on the section? Is it based on how many people they're supervising? Is it based on the output of the mail? See, this is shit we need to find out. Because you coming and standing around with a clipboard just checking off. No, I want to know what the fuck you looking for. So, if any of you guys are having this happen in your facility, because I already know some people reached out to me and told me this already, leave it in the comments. Let other people know what's going on. Like I tell y'all, baby, one band, one sound. We are here to help each other. So, my people are supposed to be evaluated next month. Don't have a date yet. If I find out a date or the day it happens, you know Miss K gonna give y'all the hot tea and let y'all know to come check this shit out. Because I want to know. If it happened at your facility and they already did the evaluation, if there were some things that happened or some things that was told, I do know that most of the plant managers or assistant plant managers went to a conference in Puerto Rico. So if your plant manager was missing for about a week or two, that's where they went. And during this conference in Puerto Rico for the plant managers, assistant plant managers, shit like that, because those are the only ones that went. There were a lot of changes that are coming down the pike as far as how they're going to start doing procedural things, paperwork, and how they want operations to run and the output of it. So this shit is not just no drop in the bucket shit. This is some serious shit that's going on. And this came from that particular conference. I think it was a whole week in Puerto Rico. They had a conference in Puerto Rico? Really? They couldn't just have a conference somewhere, I don't know, Iowa, some fucking well. You had to go to Puerto Rico for a conference? Whatever. But, so a lot of shit is happening. And as far as when it comes to management, from what I've been told, they ain't playing with them no more. From this conference, they're not playing with them no more. A lot of shit is going to change. A lot. Because they're not playing with these supervisors and the MDOs any fucking more. Based on what went down at this conference, based on what was told to them and the tools that they're supposed to use when they come back from this conference. And at my slave ship, they've implemented a little bit of the tools. Not too much of it as of yet. But you know how shit is. Post office slow, like a turtle. You sit there and you waiting and waiting and fucking waiting and fucking waiting. And then the shit finally happened. You go, well, goddamn. We're waiting on this shit for like 2 years. So, just giving y'all know. Just giving y'all some tea. So y'all can know what's going on. So, Miss K finna go back in here. Ugh, God, Jesus. Miss K don't want to be in this bitch. Just don't. But, as soon as I learn when this evaluation of management is going to happen and when they're going to show up and the day they show up, oh, Miss K gonna let y'all know how it went. what they looked at, how many it was, what time they showed up, what car they rode in, what color pants they had. Oh, you know Miss K gonna get y'all today. Always. And always remember, my postal freaks, love and light. Peace.